Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Penn Activity Center here in Oskaloosa, Iowa. The William Penn Statesmen ready to take on the Health Sciences and Pharmacy Eutectics here today. An afternoon matchup for the Statesmen after a gigantic, huge five-setter last night against number 11 Missouri Baptist, taking it 3-2. An unbelievable comeback, a reverse sweep against number 11 in the nation. Overall, a huge game, but a new one to focus on here this afternoon. Last night, the Eutectics were also busy. They were up in Des Moines against the number 1 school in the country. They dropped that 0-3. They are 0-2 on the season, 0-2 in heart play. Leaders for their team, Christopher Moore had 5 kills. Connor Beheimer chiming in was 3 of his own. Ike Papes was the lead for the Statesmen last night, 19 kills. And Charlie Figge also 8 blocks. Connor Muff assisted on 49 of the Statesmen, 51 kills last night. An unbelievable performance for many individuals, but the entire team all around played fantastic to come back, showed so much grit and heart. It was a truly unbelievable performance, and it was one of those lifetime games to witness. It was such a spectacle, and we're treated with more volleyball here today. A little bit of a different look on the court for the Statesmen. Not quite the usual starters, as obviously I would be exhausted after last night if I were any of those players, so I can imagine they are getting a little more playing time for other players. Matt Helmick is the one who will get us started. We've got libero Charlie Brooker on the court, Luke Schubel, Caleb Seguin, Anthony Torres, and Sean Mason all on the court for the Statesmen. Helmick gets it away. It'll go out of bounds. The first point goes to the Eutectics. First serve of the day will be from Cole Kwiatkowski for the Eutectics. Helmick sets it over to Torres. He fires and finds a kill for the Statesmen. Caleb Seguin will serve now for the Statesmen. The set from Kwiatkowski back, and the error there on the attack. Moore unable to find the spot. It'll be a point for the Statesmen. Two to 1, the Statesmen lead. Seguin sees another serve. Kwiatkowski gives it to Hogan there, and now Brooker puts it up for Torres. He attacks, finds the kill. Gets it through the block of Whitesides, and another point for the Statesmen. Another serve to come from Seguin. The 3-1 advantage for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski gets it back. This one to Moore again. This one will go out of bounds. It's another point for the Statesmen. Seguin will be serving again. That won't go to the net. Schubel puts it up. The reach over the net there will be a point for the Statesmen. And those of you who tune in to the women's broadcast in the fall might recognize Seguin's name. He was up here bringing you the action for the women's season. Now in his senior season for the men's volleyball team. Kill there for the Eutectics. I believe it was Moore getting that one. They get a point back, and it's 5-2. Now it'll be Moore the one to serve. That one will just go off the net. It's an ace for Moore. Five to 3. Moore with another serve. That one will go out of bounds. 6-3. Brooker will be the one to serve now for the Statesmen. Gets the serve away. Kwiatkowski fires, the block was there. Torres puts it right back over. Beheimer will attack again. The block is there again, but it'll go out of bounds. A point back for the Eutectics. Now it's Whitesides. He'll be the one to serve for the Eutectics. A little miscommunication. It's an ace for Whitesides. 2 aces early in set number 1 here for the Eutectics. And another ace, back-to-back aces for Whitesides. Whitesides will serve again. Helmick to Figgy. Great shot, but it's not quite there. Now Moore attacks. A deep push. Brooker sets it back for Schubel. He pushes it over. Beheimer gets a hand on it. Kwiatkowski's there. Beheimer will attack. And it's a kill for Beheimer. The Eutectics have the lead. It's 7-6. Whitesides with another serve. Helmick back to Torres. He gets a good kill. Tied right back up at 7. Now it'll be Louis Batang coming in for the Statesmen to serve this one. Good serve. Kwiatkowski gets it to Beheimer. The block is there for Figgy. Figgy has 25 blocks on the season coming into tonight. Gets himself another one here. Statesmen back in the lead, 8-7. Batang with another serve. Kwiatkowski gives it. Seguin pops it up. Figgy is going to send over a free ball. Beheimer, big attack. It goes straight back over. It bounced off Seguin there, and now Kwiatkowski can't get it over. It's a point for the Statesmen. That worked out really well, going off Seguin's chest there in the middle of the court. Batang will get to serve again. Good serve. Kwiatkowski races over for it. Moore able to attack. Now Batang, Seguin is going to send over a free ball. Kwiatkowski gives it to Moore. A free ball sent right back over. Batang will set back for Minetto. He attacks. It goes over the net there, and Figgy finds a kill. Batang going to see another serve now. This one goes to the net. Parker attacks. Good dig from Batang. Now Schubel attacks. He gets a kill. Now the Statesmen starting to find a little bit of a stride. Rattled off 5 in a row here, and Batang is back behind the service line once again. That one just clips the net. Kwiatkowski gets it back to Johnson. Excuse me, that's Hogan. Hogan on the right side of the court. He gets it out of bounds. It's 12-7 for the Statesmen. A timeout taken by the Eutectics. Close to start, the Statesmen find 6 in a row. And it's 12-7. While the teams talk it over, we'll take a short break and be back on the Statesmen Sports Network.
Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a challenge we make to each other to step up and show kindness when we have the opportunity. I'm Mike Sitzma, funeral director here at Bates Funeral Chapel. I see families in some of their toughest times. However, I get to see our community at its best through the outpouring of love and support they show those affected by loss. I challenge you to join me and my family to look for opportunities daily to be the one. Every morning before my family and I head out the door for the day, we tell each other to be the one. It's a
We are back here in the Penn Activity Center. The Eutectics taking a timeout after the Statesmen get 6 in a row. It's still Louis Batang back to serve for William Penn. It'll go into the net. That's what you take timeouts for in volleyball. Great way to stop the momentum. And the Eutectics get themselves a point back. Kyle Hogan now the one to serve for the Eutectics. That one will just sneak out of bounds. Close one there, and it's 13-8. Now it's Schubel in to serve. He had a great night last night. He came in to serve for Papes, who injured his wrist last night, and did great in crunch time. Kwiatkowski gives it to Beheimer. The block is there for Minetto and Figgy. A 6-point advantage now for the Statesmen. Schubel will serve again. This one will go to the net. Figgy gets it. 15-8. Schubel will serve again. It'll just roll off the net, but it's an ace for Schubel. (16-8). Schubel ready to serve again. That one will go into the net. It's a point back for the Eutectics. That one will go out of bounds. A service error right back at 17-9 for the Statesmen. Sean Mason comes into the game for the Statesmen. Now it's Figgy behind the line. Figgy gets the serve away. Great serve. This one will go to the net. Mason tries to get the kill. Batang sends over a free ball. Kwiatkowski over to Moore. Solo block from Minetto. Moore attacks again. He gets this one through the block. Schubel can't hang on to it. It's a kill for Christopher Moore. Alex Johnson with the serve. Batang sets it for Minetto. He attacks. He finds a kill. Still an 8-point advantage. Helmick and Torres come into the game. And it'll be Helmick the one to serve for the Statesmen. Serve from Helmick will go a little too far. A point back for the Eutectics, 18-11. here in set number 1. The serve from Kwiatkowski. Helmick sets it back for Sagan. He finds a kill. And now Sagan will be behind the line to serve for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski puts it back for Moore. Brooker gets it. Sagan gets a hand on it. It's a free ball over for the Eutectics. Kwiatkowski gives it to Whitesides. The Statesmen able to hang on to it. Schubel will attack. It goes right back over. Helmick now back to Torres. He attacks. Dig from Moore. Whitesides puts it over. A little miscommunication. And Whitesides gets the kill. It's Moore to serve now for the Eutectics. Still a 7-point game. Helmick sets it over for Schubel. He attacks. And untouched, it goes out of bounds. It's a point again for the Eutectics. Moore with another serve. Helmick gives it to Torres. He fires. A big swing from Torres gets him another kill. Charlie Brooker serving for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski gets it to Beheimer, excuse me. Kwiatkowski to Moore. This time it'll just go out of bounds. It's a point for the Statesmen. Brooker will serve again for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski gets it to Beheimer. Helmick lifts it up. And Brooker to Torres. It goes off the antenna. It's a point for the Eutectics, 21-14. Whiteside serving again. That one will travel out of bounds. It's 22-14. You're going to adjust the antenna a little bit. It's Batang back behind the line. He'll serve again for the Statesmen. Beheimer attacks. Brooker is there for it. Now Batang over to Schubel. The block is there for Hogan. Big solo block. It's 22-15. Hogan the one to serve now for the Eutectics. Batang over for Minetto. Point again for the Eutectics. And Hogan will serve again. That'll just get off the net. Batang gets under it though. Good hustle play from the Statesman. Kwiatkowski puts it back for Hogan. Hogan and Parker both go after it. It's a point for the Statesman. Schubel to serve again for the Statesmen. This one will go to the net. Sagan gets the kill. 24-16, the Statesmen find set point here in set number 1. Schubel with the serve. It'll just sneak out of bounds. It's a point back for the Eutectics. Beheimer now behind the line to serve. Batang gives it up for Seguin. He can't get it through the block. It's another point for the Eutectics. 24-18. Beheimer, he'll see another serve. Great serve to the back corner. Batang puts it up. Schubel will attack from mid-court. It'll go into the net. Another point for the Eutectics. Beheimer with another serve. It'll go into the net. That is set number 1, 25-19. After a little back and forth, a little struggle there in set number 1, it was tied for the early port. The Statesmen find a stride, pull out to a lead, force a timeout, and do not look back. Taking it 25-19 while the teams talk it over for set number 2. We'll step away and take a break and be back here in a couple minutes for set number 2 on the Statesmen.
At Clow Valve Company, being the premier place to work is part of our core vision, and this includes helping our local community be a premier place to live. Clow cares and is committed to creating a happier and healthier community. By volunteering in local events and fundraisers, by donating to nonprofit organizations, by leaving a better tomorrow than today. Clow is more.
We are Clow Valve.
We are back here in the Penn Activity Center. The Statesmen taking set number 1, 25-19. A little look at the leaders so far. Anthony Torres leads the way for the Statesmen. He's got 4 kills. Seguin and Figgy have 2 each. 4 assists for Matt Helmick, 4 digs as well. Charlie Brooker has 5 digs. And 2 blocks apiece for Minetto and Figgy. They've been doing great at the net. As for the Eutectics, Beheimer and Whitesides have 2 kills apiece, leading the way there. 3 digs from Beheimer as well, can't go unnoticed. In set number 1, we're all ready for set number 2. Eli Hero is out onto the floor for the first time today. Or not. Brooker comes in, and so we are ready to get back underway here in set number 2. It's Cole Kwiatkowski for the Eutectics. Helmet gives it over to Seguin. He finds a kill. First point for the Statesmen here in set number 2. Great serve. Kwiatkowski gives it to Moore. Torres attacks. Now Johnson gives it to Beheimer. The block was there for Torres, but it just went straight up. Now it'll be Moore serving again for the Eutectics. Moore with the serve. It goes into the net. It's 2-1 for the Statesmen. Seguin with the serve for the Statesmen. This one goes to the net. Beheimer puts it over. Brooker will set it back for Schubel. He attacks. The block is there. Whitesides and Hogan. And Whitesides, he is a big middle. He's 6'8". Junior from Barnhart, Missouri. very effective in that middle position, especially with his size. And now Whitesides is the one to serve. It goes into the net. The Statesmen right back in the lead. Now Eli Hero comes onto the court, in for the first time today after a long night last night. One of the key factors in last night's win as well. Brooker puts the net, serve into the net, and it's tied right back up at 3. The serve will go out of bounds there off of Woodard. And it's another point for the Statesmen, 4-3. Louis Batang into the game. He will serve for the Statesmen. Big serve will just go a little too far out of bounds. It's tied right back up at 4. Beheimer the one to serve now for the Eutectics. Batang puts it up for Minetto. He attacks. The block was there, but Minetto still gets the kill. Schubel now to serve for the Statesmen. Beheimer, little awkward reception. The block is from Hero. My goodness, a solo block. Hero also 6'8". So size on both sides of the ball. That is a big solo block. Schubel with the serve. Kuklowski, a big kill from Christopher Moore. Big line ball there. Gets him the point. 6-5. Still a 1-point Statesman lead. Serve from Johnson there. Batang gives it to Minetto. The block was there from Moore and Whitesides. Batang gives it to Hero. He finds a kill. Hero will serve now for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski gives it to Moore. Sean Mason with the block. Eight to 5 advantage for the Statesmen. Hero will serve again. Another great serve. This one goes to the net. It's again getting himself a 4th kill. Him and Torres leading the way now. Hero will see another serve. A 4-point advantage opened up here by the Statesmen. That one will just go out of bounds. Hero pushed it a little too far to the right. A point back for the Eutectics. Now to be Kwiatkowski to serve. Serve from Kwiatkowski. It's an ace for Kwiatkowski. And he'll see another serve. 9-7 now. Batang gives it to Mason. A big solo block from Whitesides. And we're down to a 1-point game. Kwiatkowski with another serve. Batang gives it back to Minetto. The block is there from Moore. Kwiatkowski will serve again. Batang gives it up to Seguin. He gets the kill. Now it's Helmick back into the game. He'll serve for the Statesmen. That is a big serve. It'll go out of bounds. A point right back for the Eutectics. The serve from Moore. Helmick races over, sets it to Torres. Good cross-court shot there. Moore now attacks. Big dig from Helmick. And a reach there by the Eutectics gets the Statesmen another point. Point Eutectics there. Helmick puts it back for Torres, a big swing. Kwiatkowski sets it over to Whitesides, who gives it up to Moore. Seguin is in the backcourt, but it goes sideways out of the court. It's tied up at 11. Whitesides to serve now for the Eutectics. Brooker gives it to Schubel. Free ball here for the Eutectics. Another one of those chest shots to Seguin. The point goes to the Eutectics, though. (12-11) lead for the Eutectics. However, the service there ties it right back up at 12. Brooker to serve now for the Statesmen. I believe an injured Eutectic player there. I think it was Marcus Parker. So hopefully he's all right. We'll take a quick look at how individuals are doing. Seguin now leads the way. He's got 5 kills for the Statesmen. Hitting .571 right now. And Beheimer, he's got 4 kills for the Eutectics, then 3 apiece for Moore and Whitesides. The only 3 players with a kill so far. As for the Statesmen, Torres has 4, Minetto and Figgy both have 2, Schubel and Hero both with 1. Statesmen right now hitting 154, the Eutectics at negative 054. And so far, what we've seen most of is service errors, 9 from each team so far. here in the midway of set number 2, all tied up 12-12 as they clean the floor a little bit. Well, Parker is back on the court, so that's a good sign. I think we're about ready to get back going here. It'll be the Statesman serve. It'll be Charlie Brooker. He'll be the one to serve it away here in just a moment for the Statesman.
Why do more people love Fairway meat? Because the fact is, every cut is a cut above. And nobody has the chops we do. We see food differently. The stakes are big, and we always over-deliver. That's why Fairway is the choice place to meet. Because at Fairway, we're meat masters. And nothing matters more to us than making sure you get the highest quality meat in town. Fairway Meat and Grocery. Everyone's favorite place to meet.
We are back and underway. Brooker gets the serve away. Beheimer attacks and finds a kill. A 13-12 lead for the Eutectics. Hogan will be the one back to serve. Hogan with the serve, it goes into the net. It's a point back for the Statesmen. Louis Batang, he'll be the one up to serve for the Statesmen. Good serve, finds himself an ace. Batang will get another serve. Another good serve, another ace. 2 in a row for Batang. 16-13. Batang will get another serve. Another good serve. Kwiatkowski Puts it back for Parker. He attacks again, is accidentally going to set it over. The solo block from Hero. Great play. Hero took that straight to the top of his head. Gets the Statesmen a point. Now up, all of a sudden, the Statesmen a 4-point lead, 17-13. Batang puts that one into the net. 17-14. Beheimer will serve now for the Tactics. That'll go out of bounds. It's a point right back for the Statesmen. Schubel to serve now for the Statesmen. Beheimer puts it over to Moore. Schubel in the backcourt for that one. Batang to Manetto. He attacks. It's a point for the Statesmen. (19-14) advantage now for the Statesmen. Schubel serving again. Kwiatkowski to Moore. Untouched, it goes out of bounds. That's another point for the Statesmen. Frary coming in to serve now for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski to Parker. Batang with a good dig. Brooker gets it over to Manetto. Seguin. Batang straight back to Seguin. A big block there. Parker and Moore for that one. Manetto now attacks. That'll be a point for the Statesmen, a kill for Manetto. Frary to serve again for the Statesmen. Seguin attacks. He'll find a kill. That was straight at Woodard, nearly nailed him in the face. He ducked just a little bit. It's a point for the Statesmen, an 8-point lead now here late in set number 2. Great kill there from Moore. Fires it into the backcourt. Frary couldn't quite get under it. It's a point back for the Tactics. Johnson to serve now for the Tactics. Batang gives it over to Seguin. He fires, it just slips out of bounds. It's another point for the Tactics. Another serve for Johnson. Batang to Hero. He finds a big kill. Hero now the one to serve. Good serve from Hero. Goes to the net. Kwiatkowski to Moore. He finds another good line ball. He gets himself another kill, and it's 23-16. Kwiatkowski to serve now for the Tactics. Batang will set it for Manetto. He attacks. He gets a kill. It's set point for the Statesmen here in set number 2. First one going 23-19. excuse me, 25-19. This one 24-16 as we stand. Helmick will be the one to serve. It goes into the net. 24-17. It'll go into the net. That's set number 2 going the way of the Statesmen, 25-17. So the Statesmen have the first 2 sets under their belt.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street, your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views of emerald fairways and rolling greenery. We're proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. If you're looking for extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and special calendar online or on Facebook.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we believe there's an athlete in all of us. Our bodies were made to move. Whether it's on the field or in your backyard, we know you'll feel better if you move better. Everyday tasks and activities can be made easier, and living without pain is possible. We're transforming lives and restoring hope through movement at Kinetic Edge. There's an athlete in all of us. Let us help bring out the athlete in you. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, 7 Iowa locations, including Oskaloosa.
Growing up on a small farm in Iowa, the main values my parents taught me were to work hard and to get better every day. My father used to say, don't lie, be honest, and do it right the first time. My name's Ross Kenobi, General Manager and part owner at Craig Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick. And I can assure you, the same values my parents taught me are the values you'll find when you do business with us.
For more than 25 years, Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa has provided a unique shopping experience for all visitors. As a good neighbor pharmacy, their knowledgeable staff offers the trusted advice and personal attention you deserve. With a large selection of home decor, seasonal items, gifts, greeting cards, and so much more, you don't just shop at Mahaska Drug, you experience it. Experience Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa today. Locally owned, locally operated, locally loved. At Mahaska Health, our team is dedicated to caring for you through every season of life. Whether you are in need of a same-day appointment, preparing to expand your family, or about to undergo surgery with our excellent surgical staff, we are dedicated to helping you feel your best, today and every day. Recognized as a top 100 critical access hospital, we are continually driven to enhance the health and well-being of the communities we serve. Mahaska Health.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
Back and ready to get underway. Helmick gets the serve away. Set number 3 is underway. Whiteside fires it straight into Caleb Sagan. A big block. The first point goes the way of the Statesmen here in set number 3. Another serve from Helmick. It goes into the net. It's tied up at 1. Kwiatkowski to serve for the Eutectics. Helmick gives it to Mason. He finds a kill. Sean Mason, a name you know if you followed this Statesman team. He's in his senior season now. Good to see him on the court today. Getting himself a kill. Now it's Frary back to serve for the Statesmen. It just goes over the net. It's an ace for Frary. number of Statesmen finding themselves an ace today. Chris Frary adding his name to that list. As he'll get another serve, it's 3-1. It's another good serve. Johnson's able to play it. Helmick sets it over to Kiviniemi. The block was there for Moore. Nearly landed out of bounds, but not quite. Right on the line. It's a point for the Eutectics. Moore gets that one to roll over the net. Helmick gets it back to Torres. He finds a kill. What a line ball. The no-looker from Torres. It's a 2-point game. Brooker to serve for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski gets it over to Beheimer. That one goes off Whitesides. Helmick gives it to Figgy. He sneaks it in the back line. It's a kill for Figgy. Brooker to serve for the Statesmen. Hogan attacks the block there for Figgy and Kiviniemi. Beheimer, the block will go into the antenna. It's a point for the Eutectics. Whitesides to serve now for the Eutectics. Helmick races over, gives it to Kiviniemi. Moore able to attack, it'll go out of bounds. Another point for the Statesmen. Louis Batang in to serve for the Statesmen. He's got 2 aces on the day. They were back-to-back as well. Let's see what he can do here behind the line for the Statesmen at 6-3. Kwiatkowski gives it to Parker. The attack will go out of bounds. It's 7-3. Batang will serve again for the Statesmen. Big serve. Beheimer gives it to Moore. Batang pops it up. Brooker sets it back for Minetto. It's a kill for Minetto. Batang will go behind the service line again. Batang with the serve. A good serve. Kwiatkowski puts it over for Beheimer. Brooker gives it back. Kiviniemi attacks. It'll just float out of bounds. It's 8-4. Hogan to serve now for the Eutectics. Batang gives it to Figgy. He finds a kill. Kiviniemi to serve for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski gives it over to Beheimer. The block is there from Minetto and Figgy. Beheimer pops it up. Kwiatkowski has to put it over. Minetto attacks. He does not find the kill. This one goes over the net. Minetto gets the dig. Batang gives it up. Seguin can't get it over. Good hustle play from both teams there. Beheimer will serve now for the Eutectics. Batang gets it up to Seguin. He went for the net ball there. Didn't quite work out. It's 9-6. Statesmen still holding this advantage. It's Beheimer serving again. Batang sets for Minetto. He fires. A big swing gets him the kill. It's 10-6. Figgy with the serve. Unbelievable. I can't believe that stayed up. Now Mason attacks just inbounds. That was an unbelievable save from the Eutectics. Even to get it over, but Mason's still finding the kill, and now Figgy will serve again. That'll go into the net. It's 11-7. Johnson to serve now for the Eutectics. Batang puts it over for Seguin. Kwiatkowski gets it to Beheimer. Batang gets a piece of it. Brooker puts it back into play, and Batang puts it over. Kwiatkowski over to Moore. He finds the kill. It's back to a 3-point game. The serve from Johnson tags the net. Batang gives it to Minetto. The block is there. Whitesides and Moore at the net for the Eutectics. It's 11-9. Johnson will serve again. Batang gives it over to Seguin. He attacks the block there again. Whitesides and Kwiatkowski that time. Mason attacks, pushes it just far. It is 11-10. Johnson with another serve. Batang to Seguin. Kwiatkowski dumps it and gets the point. We have a tie game at 11 here in set number 3. Johnson will serve again. This one will go over. Just out of bounds. It's a point for the Statesmen. It'll be Helmick serving this time for the Statesmen. That one will travel out of bounds. Tied right back up at 12. Kwiatkowski to serve now for the Eutectics. A floater. Helmick sets it to Torres. He fires. Kwiatkowski puts it back in play. Beheimer able to put it over. Helmick gives it to Seguin. Good cross-court shot. Johnson gives it to Moore. It's a block there. Seguin and Mason were there for that one. 13-12. Frary back behind the line. Kwiatkowski gets it to Beheimer. He pushes that one out of bounds. Be another point for the Statesmen, 14-12. Kwiatkowski gets it to Whitesides. It goes back over. Whitesides puts it again. Frary can't quite get to it. Now Moore behind the line to serve. Helmick to Torres. The block is there. Whitesides and Beheimer. Moore to serve again for the Eutectics. This one goes to the net. Beheimer gets it. It's a point for the Eutectics. They're in the lead 15-14. That one will go out. Tied right back up at 15. Brooker to serve for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski over to Beheimer. Big dig from Helmick. Brooker gets it to Kiviniemi. He attacks. Now Kwiatkowski's there. Hogan puts it over. Brooker with the dig. Figgy attacks. It'll just go out of bounds. The Eutectics back in the lead. Whitesides to serve for the Eutectics. Point goes the way of the Eutectics. 17-15 now, 2-point advantage. Whitesides will serve again. Helmick gives it to Brooker, he puts it over. Kwiatkowski for Beheimer. The block is there, but it goes out of bounds. Torres was the one to get it. It's a timeout taken by the Statesmen. An 18-15 deficit for the Statesmen here in set number 3. They have the 2-0 lead, but not really wanting to give up a set. They take a timeout to regain themselves. Both teams will talk it over, and we'll take a break and be back on the Statesmen.
Hi, this is Michael, owner of the Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa on South 11th Street, your home for chef-inspired cuisine. From the delectable food that we serve to our gracious hospitality, the Wood Iron Grill provides a warm atmosphere with panoramic views of emerald fairways and rolling greenery. We're proud to call Oskaloosa home and proud to be awarded the best burger in the state. If you're looking for extraordinary flavor and impeccable service, it doesn't get any better than the Wood Iron Grill. Check out our events and special calendar online or on Facebook.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we believe there's an athlete in all of us. Our bodies were made to move. Whether it's on the field or in your backyard, we know you'll feel better if you move better. Everyday tasks and activities can be made easier, and living without pain is possible. We're transforming lives and restoring hope through movement at Kinetic Edge. There's an athlete in all of us. Let us help bring out the athlete in you. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, 7 Iowa locations, including Oskaloosa.
Back here in the Penn Activity Center. An 18-15 lead here in set number 3 for the Health Science and Pharmacy Eutectics. Whitesides with the serve. Helmick gives it to Figgy. What a kill! Goodness. A huge swing. It's 18-16. It'll be Batang back behind the line for the Statesmen. Batang with the serve. Kwiatkowski to Parker. And now Batang sets over to Rettig. His first appearance in the game. Great digs from the Eutectics, but Figgy gets the block. Batang behind the line again for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski will set it for Beheimer. He attacks. Now Brooker will set it for Minetto. He just puts it over. Kwiatkowski over to Beheimer again. That one will go out of bounds. Untouched. It's tied up at 18. Timeout taken by the Eutectics. A look at the leaders now once again. Beheimer up to 8 kills for the Eutectics. Moore has 6 of his own. Then for the Statesmen, Leonardo Minetto out to the lead now for the Statesmen with 7. 6 still for Seguin, 5 for Torres and Figgy. 3 blocks for Figgy, 2 for Seguin and Minetto. Good performances so far here today for both teams, despite the Statesmen winning the first 2 sets. The Eutectics have held it close for most of the sets. The Statesmen have really just ran away with it at the end. And this one has gone on a little bit longer. It's 18-18. Getting to be crunch time for the Eutectics to force a set number 4. See if they can pull off the feat the Statesmen pulled off last night. And it's worth noting that 5-setter included a 35-33 set 3 win for the Statesmen. An unbelievable set, an unbelievable match last night. (18-18). It's still Batang behind the line. We'll see what the Statesmen can do to keep their momentum up out of this Eutectics timeout. Batang with the serve, it goes into the net. Krause coming into the game for the Statesmen. That's his first appearance on the court tonight. It's Hogan serving for the Spartans. Excuse me, that was last night. This is the Eutectics. Reddick attacks, he finds a kill. Reddick now will see his first serve of the game. Kwiatkowski gives it to Parker. The attack is there. He finds a kill. On to Figgy and Krause. You were there for the block, but it falls to the floor. Now Beheimer behind the line to serve for the Eutectics. It'll go into the net. 20-20. It's Figgy behind the line for the Statesmen. Figgy with the serve. Good serve. Kwiatkowski gets it back to Parker. He attacks, finds a kill. Johnson now behind the line for the Eutectics. 1 point advantage. It goes into the net. It's tied right back up at 21. Helmick with the serve. Kwiatkowski gives it to Whiteside. The block is there from Krause. Mason there as well. It's the Statesman lead, 22-21. Helmick with another serve. Kwiatkowski dumps it. Gets the point for the Eutectics. It's tied back up at 22. Kwiatkowski to serve now for the Eutectics. Helmick sets it back to Krause. He finds a kill. Now Krause will go behind the line. 23-22 advantage for the Statesmen. Kwiatkowski to Whitesides. Krause's in the back for that one. Helmick gives it to Rettig. He fires. Able to keep it going. Whitesides attacks. Krause with the dig. It goes to the net. Helmick tips it up. Rettig attacks. Now Johnson gives it to Beheimer. Brooker with the pancake. Rettig puts it over. Kwiatkowski to Moore. The block is there. Whiteside gets it over. Helmick to Rettig. He attacks. The block is there, but it's out of bounds. The point to the Statesmen. It's 24-22. A serve from Krause goes into the net. It's a 1-point game. The Eutectics need a point here to force extra points. It's set and match point for the Statesmen. That one floats out of bounds. The Statesmen take it 25-23. A close set number 3, but it's another Statesmen sweep here in the Penn Activity Center. The Statesmen move to 5-1 on the season, 4-0 in conference play. Another good game from the Statesmen. The Eutectics very close in the third set, a good fight. Minetto ends up leading the way for the Statesmen with 7 kills. Seguin 6, Torres and Figgy with 5. As the bell is on the court. And there it is, ringing the bell in celebration. Another win for the Statesmen here this afternoon, and they are not done at home. Next week, we have 2 even bigger games. On Tuesday, it's number 4 Park coming to the Penn Activity Center. That will be a big one. And then a week from then, that's February 8th, number 1 Grandview will be in town. So more big games are on the way. Much earned rest will be seen for the Statesmen coming up in the next few days. They get to focus on Park, and we will have Coach Luke Bentley up here to talk to us about the sweep they earned today. As for the Eutectics leading the way, Beheimer got himself 8 kills, Moore with 6, and Whitesides with 4. Now joining me up here once again, Coach Luke Bentley. Coach, I think things went about as planned today. A 3-0 sweep again here at home for the Statesmen. How do you feel about today?
Yeah, biggest thing was we were able to get a lot of different guys in, which was really important to us. The ability to have a multitude of guys be able to get reps at different positions. We haven't had that chance this year, so really nice to see that, and always pleased with the 3-0 sweep for sure. Yeah, and a lot of good play. Leonardo Minetto led the team today. Seguin was right behind him, so yeah, great play from other players. And now I think you can use, and I'm sure you already knew, a lot of depth on this team. Yeah. Again, it's nice to see other guys out there. And we need that. As you saw yesterday, I made a comment about our libero, Charlie Brooker. We're going to have opportunities throughout the year, and we need guys to step in when we need them, to do that. So, yeah, definitely nice to see, and this is a great day to have those guys get some experience. Yeah, now you guys look forward to Tuesday. Park comes to town. A very earned rest for the next couple days, but not a whole lot as you got to prepare for Park. How do you look forward to that one? Yeah, they're tough. They're number 4 right now. but I think, as you know, I think we're ready for it. We've played really tough against some top teams, so the guys are going to be excited. Another really good battle here Tuesday night. So we'll just get back to work on Monday and get after it on Tuesday.
All right, well, congratulations on another win today. A perfect week for you guys.
Yeah, no complaining there. Thank you.
Yep. Coach Bentley coaching another good game today. The Statesmen will be back in action, as we said, on Tuesday against number 4 Park. And a little look at the teams, how they stacked up. The Statesmen with 31 kills to the Eutectics 22. The Statesmen hitting .187 today, negative 0.13 for the Eutectics. 4 aces each, 16 service errors each. And good defense from the Statesmen, 27 digs to the Eutectics 23. And 7 blocks for each team, so pretty evenly matched. The Statesmen winning it in 3, though. And that will be it from the Penn Activity Center today. It's been a busy week. We will be back Tuesday for number 4 Park visiting town. Once again, thanks everybody for watching, and have a good rest of your weekend.
Make sure you're keeping up with William Penn Athletics on social media so that you guys can keep up with stats, highlights, and make sure you know what to look forward to when it comes to Statesmen Athletics.